Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Omega Shiny, and with me, as always, is the ever-lovable, ever-wonderful, ever-drinking...
And ever fucking up the damn game starting to start. Zach Gray, Boozewolf. How's it going, kids? Happy.
Applause.
What did we choose last time?
We chose I Need to See It. Why has it stopped?
Okay. So yeah, we got stuck on that little corner of hell and Oblivion and the end of the universe and Futurama references. So now we're gonna proceed forward.
Woo! Bite my shiny metal ass.
God, you would be the Bender. Does that make me fry? That totally makes me fry.
Fry?
But I drink like Bender. I'm still fry.
Professor Farnsworth.
I'll take that as a compliment. Alright.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this one turns it up to 11.
Deal?
Now, put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
No, you tell me, buddy. Well, one of them is deal, and the other one says doesn't matter. So something tells me if we click 1 or 2, we might actually have to solve the puzzle, while 3 might just transport us to the end of the puzzle.
Do you want to try a puzzle?
Sure, why not?
We'll try 2. Alright.
Dealios!
Yo.
The answer is through that mouth.
I need a shamisen. Perfect, come along and I'll show you.
From my perspective at the time, and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble, just sitting at his computer all day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with. He had no outlet to ground himself on.
Okay, sorry. Hey, I recognize this. This is easy. I've solved the puzzle before. It's my turn to choose, right?
Europe.
I've solved this before. Oh, wonderful. Can you tell me how to do it?
Nope.
No. The people last time wanted to know how to do this. The people that were at the table that needed to get out.
Did we ever tell them?
No. First you have to close the door. First you have to open the door. First you press the switch on the inside.
First you gotta open the door. That's hell.
We're telling it what to do. We're telling it the process.
Now we have to close the door.
Do you want to tell it? Well, last time we didn't, and nothing really happened. So we continued the game, but nothing really happened.
Yeah.
Now just... Sorry, Coda. I feel like this will end terribly.
The fires of hell surround you.
That was so simple. I can't believe I never saw this before.
Out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way. You can't be the
and
one
we're going back
writing
where it
both
came.
the questions and the
Nope.
answers.
Whoa.
Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
These are all just words on...
I've solved this puzzle. Oh, it's everything we said.
Yeah, everything we said so far.
What are you talking about? There's no machine here. These are just words on some wall.
Your turn.
How do I get out of here? What is this? I don't need to see deal. I guess what are you talking about?
Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that the game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100%, so you have to lie to yourself. Okay, making games is simple. Sure, making games is easy. Alright, making games is effortless. I don't want to choose any of these.
I mean...
You have to, because it's how he lies to himself to get himself through the day.
It's not exactly easy. Well, easy and simple are kind of the same.
It's not effortless. It's closer to simple because they roll out of his mind, but it's...
True, he just doesn't have the enjoyment anymore.
Just because something's simple doesn't mean it's easy.
True. And it's
the key to world peace is simple. It's
in
making
some
sure
respects, you
along.
could say it's effortless for him because he's been doing this for so long now, and he just keeps releasing game after game after game after game. He is a machine.
You're right. I actually agree because, okay, God, the viewers are like, oh God, these are fucking turbo nerds.
Oh my God,
But
these guys are analyzing
it would
shit.
be effortless because you're right. He's just doing it and he's going through the motions, not really thinking about it. He doesn't get fulfillment as his pain, not the fact that it's hard.
Yes, I mean...
Whoa! Maybe we guessed wrong.
Oh, you're breaking down barriers.
Why did the wall just crumble? Why did I feel so awful when I said that, but it wasn't true? If we put one up, the barrier's coming back.
Probably 3, just because it's him trying to just come to terms with himself.
Yep. Just keep talking. God, this
Keep
hurts.
saying that creation is easy.
Said God to himself.
When I make games, I feel completely energized. I am constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It is easy. It never stops being easy. What the fuck? This sounds like a question you find on a, evaluation sheet. Like, pick one of these.
Yep.
In
fucking 1984.
True.
I realize that the viewers are actually going to see the fact that we actually have some level of intelligence, so we're going to be making all these fucking references.
I'd have to go with 3 because for him it is easy. This just churning out game after game after game, it never stops.
These are what you said. You have to open the door.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me.
Really?
I was watching
You don't say.
and I hated it.
Did you need a degree in psychology for that?
It's like video games are not worth this amount of suffering.
Admittedly, he was suffering either way. It was his only outlet. He just didn't act as a therapy anymore, which is what happens when you do the same thing.
Yeah, you get a tolerance for it. Alcohol!
Exactly.
Don't knock over your booze or else you'll start
Oh
crying.
God, I would. That'd just be the end of the video. But yeah, it's like everybody has their own little knacks, their own little things they do for fun, and eventually it just becomes a chore when you force yourself to do it, hoping for the same feeling and not getting it. It's how addicts are made.
Yeah.
Every time I make something, I feel better about myself. Just never stop creating, and you'll never feel bad. It's such a simple solution. The last one sounds like what you say to the dude who starred in the song Jumper.
Yeah.
So...
I'd say 2 or 3.
Never
Is
stop
someone
creating.
crying?
I heard that too. I think it's part of the music.
Probably. Alright, which one do you want to pick then?
Never...
Ugh. This is such a kick.
honestly, because number 2 is kind of true about how I view my own philosophy. The more you do, the less you have to think and... Because everybody, eventually when you think too much, you get to that point where you get to the dark, worrisome shit. So the more you do, it kind of distracts people. And unfortunately, I'm at that stage of life, so...
Oof.
Perfect.
This is someone I really cared about. And I used to get so much joy out of seeing him create.
Then why don't you
For him
get
to suddenly
him help?
become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
And I just kept playing his game because fuck you, narrator.
Wow. Just
I can't figure
looking
out how
at
to say
these. Oh my god.
And all my hopes and dreams. Yep, I was in the escape tutorial. What are some sacrifices you had to make? It's been a long time. What's this messy?
Please, where's the machine? None of this is helping. I'm going to vomit. Your turn?
3, please. Where's the machine? Because he keeps thinking that there's going to be some magical
Patience, you have to trust.
machine.
I'm just going to curl up over here.
And
Pain breezes effortlessly off me. I have to choose these. Any sacrifices made for my work are worth it 100% of the time. It always pays off eventually. Boom!
ugh. Yes, more.
I don't know. This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it.
What do you mean what you felt at
I
the
wanted
time?
it to
This is his
stop.
game.
What he said earlier.
Oh.
I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this to stop.
What? I'm thinking of a 10 by 12 recessed electric 6-inch soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent trim.
Oh, because of the one part of the game where you were in the room, in the jail, and you had to get all the room shit.
This is all we've said so far, isn't it?
Yeah, this is all of our choices. Possibly even some of the choices we didn't make.
That crying is really creeping me out. Anyway, I believe this unquestionably. I am a vessel for certainty. It's your turn.
There is no shame, no fear, no guilt. I will be saved by my work. I believe this unquestionable. I am a vessel.
The way you read that first one reminded me of the quote from Dogma. It's just the way it's like, there is no shame, no fear, no guilt. There is no pleasure, no rapture, no exquisite sin like central air conditioning.
Oh, man.
All right. I had to get some funny in there. This game a bit too dark. Continue.
Okay. I gotta go with 2. I will be saved by my work. Oh, I see.
I think you chose wisely. Incredible! That's it! I'm free! No.
No.
I'm free!
Oh, boy. That... Coda?
Is Coda a girl?
But it didn't
That's a
stop.
he.
After finishing this one, Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Oh, the months are incrementally getting longer. Was it 5, 4, 6?
Yeah, it's slowly getting longer. But no, what's killing me is the fact that you're not getting this person psychological help, which they clearly need.
Yep. Oh, good.
So this one's called The Machine.
Bye. Ah, fuck. I can see the corner through the poor lighting.
Ah. Hi, guard.
Sup,
How's it, garden?
ma'am? Glad to see you've arrived safely. We've captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You can begin the interrogation whenever you... I intend to be quick. I intend to be quiet. I intend to be brutal. Boop. You think that one? Yeah, why the fuck not? He's actually pretty rough with himself, so yeah.
Or possibly she.
Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press. So we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, of course, you said.
Just
before.
pause and read it on... Oh, this is this part. I saw this in the preview.
We get to see the
Oh,
machine.
oh
Please give us
God.
sense. What can you tell us? How did you capture it? Do you know? Oh, that's a lot of press.
Nope.
Press them into a panini. That is a
Of
generator.
course, it's the machine.
You stopped.
Kick it.
Hump it. Bop it.
You stopped
Pull it.
feeding us. Your work was keeping us alive. Your work was keeping us healthy. I don't know.
No, shiny stump. This is new feeling for me.
I guess your work was keeping us alive?
I don't think it was the wrong answer.
True.
Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you put through? Nah, fuck that. It's only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. Yeah, probably. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job?
2 or 3.
I'm going 2, yeah. Man, it is hard to play off this. Your turn.
So here's what needs to happen. You need to go to the people who are out there and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone.
Yeah, see, we're gonna flash a light on you. I feel like we should be doing like an old Bugs Bunny detective thing, just like a big light right here. Get the fucking light pulling. Oh, there's a light.
Woo! I'm gonna pick 3. I've been so alone.
Hold me, machine. Hold me and never let go.
Apologize.
Well, that's my choice. Your turn. Apologize for leaving me.
No, nothing. Think carefully. I know how to hurt you.
Ooh.
I have seen the thing you fear. I gotta pick 2. Aggressive little bastard. Oh, what the fuck?
Alright then, I will apologize to people on your behalf and fart on you. Whoa. It stopped. It just stopped.
Oh boy.
Fuck me running. Spotlight! Here I am, bitches!
My friends.
My friends! Falls on me to deliver bad news.
No apology. The machine refused. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us.
This is not important. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need these games. Or two?
2. Let us show that we are not failures.
Follow me, we'll destroy the machine! Why are you not following me?
Oh god, back here again.
Oh, good. I always hoped I would come back to the stage with the
What?
It destroyed it.
Shoot everything.
No, it didn't. Just that.
Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here. Coda, I'll make sure you are known forever.
Was it your turn or my turn?
I don't know. So do we kill Coda or do we let him
So
live
now
forever?
the work is becoming self-destructive. And I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head. And
No
it's
shit!
having a negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people. To get some actual feedback on his games.
For people to
It
call
might
him
get
disturbed.
out of isolation. And so, as I'm thinking this, I realized that
Oh, I
could
should
be
do
the one
hate
to
these
initiate
fucking
it.
typewriters.
Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If
Is
he
that
could
what
see
this
the
is all
difference it
about?
would make, to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral?
Nope.
Would it give him confidence in himself? Would
Hopefully.
it bring meaning back into his work?
Hopefully, but...
Blast through every goddamn level.
This is...
Oh boy.
Pace!
So I started showing
I'm
his
coming
work
for
to
you.
people. I took this one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games.
Well, we did love the
The
game.
point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
But
Yeah, where's this going, dude? The machine is still dead?
it's a trap. There's no way to turn it on.
There's an actual cinematic piece. That's the first time this happened.
Put down your weapon.
Can I? I'm not even, I can't I only click? Can I put down the weapon? I can only shoot.
Can
Oh,
you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do?
You should have done it like
It's the
80
thing
pages
that I always
ago.
feel like I need to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend.
Oh, we
I
got
did
wrapped up.
something. I really felt like I'd done something good. Like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
you need
Told
to
me how
give
much
him
I
help.
loved this game.
Seriously.
The best feeling. It's the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy. So
That's great. It's making
beautiful.
you feel happy,
Beautiful.
but you're not helping fucking Coda.
I refuse to shoot that fucking engine. I know where the story goes. I don't really know, but I can assume. What?
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while.
Okay.
So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess.
That's bad.
And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one
Oh,
is called The
God.
Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
All right, kids, we went overtime on this, and for that I apologize, but we're gonna save this for the finale. I think, possibly.
Next time on ZandZ.
Yeah, we'll see you there, kids. Cheers.
Cheddar.
Way to get fucking heavy, game.
Ugh, game, you are totally punching me in the balls right now.
Jesus. Gonna make another smaller drink real quick.
Man, I'm out of dew.